Welcome to Storytime, where every story is a gentle invitation to leave behind the worries of the day and step into a world of peace and calm. Tonight, let your mind drift with Wonderland Dreams, a soothing tale of magical landscapes and endless tranquility. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and allow the wonder to guide you to sleep. The soft glow of twilight bathed the room as Clara pulled her favorite quilt over her lap and curled into her favorite armchair. Her eyes fluttered closed, the day's exhaustion tugging at her eyelids. But it wasn't just sleep calling her, it was something else, a gentle hum deep within her soul, beckoning her to a place she had visited only in her dreams. When she opened her eyes, the world around her had transformed. No longer was she in her cozy living room, instead, she stood at the edge of a vast, enchanting meadow. The grass sparkled as if dusted with diamonds, and flowers of every imaginable hue swayed gently in a breeze that seemed to sing. This was no ordinary meadow, it was the gateway to Wonderland, a place Clara had only heard whispers of in her most peaceful dreams. The air was warm and carried the faint scent of lilacs and lavender. Clara took a hesitant step forward, her bare feet sinking into the velvety grass. As she moved deeper into the meadow, the whispers of the wind grew louder, forming a melody so soft and serene it seemed to wrap around her like a lullaby. Time felt irrelevant here, each moment stretching and folding into the next in a way that made her feel both entirely present and utterly weightless. In the distance, Clara spotted a path winding through a grove of towering, silver-leaf trees. The path shimmered as though sprinkled with stardust, inviting her to explore. With no hesitation, she followed it, her heart calm and her breath steady. The trees formed a canopy overhead, their leaves catching and reflecting the light of a sun that seemed to glow softly, never harsh. As Clara walked, the world around her began to change. The grove gave way to a serene lake, its surface so still and clear it mirrored the sky perfectly. In the center of the lake floated a small boat, its edges adorned with delicate flowers that glowed faintly in the twilight. The boat seemed to be waiting just for her. Without a second thought, she stepped into it, the gentle sway of the water lulling her further into a state of complete relaxation. The boat moved silently, guided by unseen hands. As Clara reclined against the cushions, she gazed up at the sky, which was now a canvas of soft purples and blues dotted with stars that twinkled lazily. The air was filled with the faintest hum of crickets and the occasional splash of water as a fish leapt from the lake. It was a symphony of stillness, each sound harmonizing perfectly with the next. The boat carried Clara to the other side of the lake, where a staircase carved from glimmering crystal led upward. She climbed slowly, each step bringing her closer to a soft, golden light that seemed to pulse gently, like the rhythm of a heartbeat. At the top of the stairs, she found herself in a meadow even more breathtaking than the first. Here, the flowers were unlike anything she had ever seen, their petals shifting colors as they swayed. A soft mist hung low, giving the entire place a dreamlike quality. At the center of the meadow stood a single tree, its branches sprawling wide and its leaves glowing faintly like the light of a full moon. Clara approached it, feeling as though it was calling her. Beneath the tree was a bed of the softest moss, and without thinking, she lay down. The tree's branches swayed gently above her, and the whispers of the wind returned, cradling her in their melody. As Clara lay beneath the tree, her mind drifted further into a dream within a dream. She saw images of floating islands, waterfalls that cascaded in slow motion, and fields of stars that stretched endlessly. Each scene was more beautiful and serene than the last, filling her with a sense of wonder and peace she had never known. The world of Wonderland seemed to hold her gently, asking nothing of her but to rest and be. Time dissolved entirely, leaving her in a state of pure contentment. It was as though the worries of the waking world had melted away, replaced by a calm so profound it felt like floating. When Clara finally stirred, the golden light of the meadow had softened to a gentle glow, and the whispers of the wind were little more than a faint hum. She rose slowly, her body feeling weightless and her mind as clear as the lake she had crossed. The tree seemed to nod its branches as if bidding her farewell, and Clara smiled softly, her heart full. As she retraced her steps back through the shimmering grove and across the sparkling meadow, she felt a deep sense of gratitude for the magic of Wonderland. She knew she could return anytime her soul needed rest, that the whispers of this dreamlike world would always be there to guide her back. When Clara finally returned to her armchair, the quilt still wrapped around her, she felt as though no time had passed. Yet something within her had shifted. She was lighter, calmer, and utterly at peace. With a contented sigh, she closed her eyes once more, the echoes of Wonderland's whispers lulling her into the deepest, most restful sleep she had ever known. And so, Clara's journey through Wonderland Dreams comes to an end, leaving her, and perhaps you, enveloped in serenity. Here at Storytime, we hope this story has brought you the peace and rest you deserve. Until next time, may your dreams be as magical and soothing as the whispers of Wonderland.
Thanks for your time. Please subscribe. Don't forget to press the bell icon for more.